What's going on? It's your boy, Benjarooney, aka DGZ, aka your Dabber-in-Chief. And let's get into today's game. This is the hotly anticipated fourth game of the December 30th game. Alright, so we have for the blue team, Sion, Nunu, Syndra, Jhin, and Swain going up against the red team. Vayne in the top lane, Master Yi jungle, Yone mid, the MF in the bot lane, and then the Ashe support. So let's get right into it. Alright, the boys are out, coming out onto the rift. With the Jhin and Swain in the bot lane, they have very good early pressure, especially against the MF and the Ashe. So they're going to be looking for some hooks with Swain's E. And early on, looks like the Master Yi is just going to back and ward, and is he going to pick up the red trinket? He does. So he's going to come back, and it looks like he's going to be pathing topside to start with his red. Same thing happening with the Nunu. He's going back to base, buying his Oracle's Lens, and no quick engages coming out in the first minute of this match. Let's see what the boys can pull out in this one. So red side is faking their bot leash while the Master Yi is topside. The Master Yi is going to be Cam this game. Haven't seen the Cam jungle. Let's see if he can get that scaling Yi going early on with some early kills. But the blue side is looking very tanky. It's going to be very hard to kill this team. And the Nunu will be starting bot side at his red, pathing towards top lane to hopefully get a kill onto the Vayne early so that the Sion can have a little bit more lane pressure. Bot lane is going to be interesting to watch as well. Looks like the red side is possibly going to be getting the first level 2. We got an engage going in. The Jin's taking a lot of damage. The Swain E misses, and the blue side is pushed out of lane early. That is big. Jhin is forced to use his potion, and they have to sit back in their haunches for a little bit now with the early poke potential of the MF and the Ashe. Very unexpected out of this bot lane. Mid, we have Yone pushing his lane in. Nunu going for his Gromp into his blue buff, and then hopefully either mid or top after that. Bot lane, with just going to be farming for a while. And that's the power of the Vayne range that she has there. She is going to be able to bully the Sion early on, and Dr. Fingerblast is going to have to be able to answer that by just getting tankier and tankier. More damage coming out in the bot lane, and Jhin is having a very hard time farming so far. 3 farm to 7, but this lane will crash into turret shortly, so we'll see if the CS differential will be minimized. But that Ashe poke is really, really doing a lot of work to bot lane. Bot lane's warding right now. The crabs are about to spawn in 5 seconds. So with bot lane priority, Master Yi will be looking to pick up that crab. We see Nunu coming in top. Vayne flashes out, and nothing more comes out of that gank. But Carlos is looking for a little bit more, doesn't find it. And he will heal back to full, probably go for his crab right now. But bot lane, we have some action going. Swain flashes out, and both sides are looking a little worse for wear. Definitely more so for the blue side. And Swain has to back here. He needs to get his health back, or else he's not going to be able to survive in lane much longer. Ashe coming in, looking for some more poke onto this very low Jhin. And will we see a dive here? The Ashe goes and takes a turret shot. He hits him with the volley and the Arcane Comet. And again, this Jhin needs to back, or else he will die. He's trying to farm up as much as he can, but Slot Basket forces Jhin out of lane. We see in the top lane, Carlos is coming in again to gank Jace. He gets some good damage onto him, but he is not going to do enough to secure a kill onto him. But that is some really good jungle pressure coming out from Carlos at this point. Master Yi's coming with the Vayne. Nunu is forced to flash out, and he is trying to get away, but we see the Yone coming in, looking for the kill onto this very low Nunu. Knock up, and the Yone is able to finish him off. But the Syndra is here to answer. Ignites, flashes from the Yone, flash from the Syndra, and the stun goes down, and the Yone is dead. Tanner is feeling it after that one, but he does get the first blood, so he will pick up some good gold, and he has a very nice back there with the Doran's Blade, Longsword, Boots, and the Dagger for some more attack speed, which will lead into more Qs for him later on in the game. Top side, we see Master Yi just sort of putting on some pressure for the Scion, and nothing is going to come out of that, I don't think. Oh, the Scion is chasing, though. Gets that speed up from the Crab, and nothing more will come of that. Bot lane, Jhin is trying to farm up. He is down 13 CS at this point, but with this lane pushing the tower, he will try to pick up some more. Misses the bouncing grenade there, unfortunately. The Sion's actually doing extremely well in the top lane, even up on CS with the Vayne, who should have been able to poke him out of lane, but the Vayne goes in, gets some damage, but he is just such a tanky boy at this point. But the Vayne will be looking to run him down, and the Sion will just back off. He knows he probably won't win that trade with a lot of his cooldowns down. We see Nunu soloing the dragon. He definitely can do this at this point, especially with the priority from bot lane. And this will most likely fall and go to the blue team for that early first dragon pickup for them. Yone will be rotating down to see if he can do something about this. But with the Smite and Chomp available to him. Oh, he's going in. Oh, and Nunu does secure the kill, but will he go down to the Yone here? Yone falls back, and the Master Yi will pick up the kill onto Nunu. They will trade a kill for Dragon, and the red side has picked up a fairly substantial gold lead at this point, 1.1k over the blue side, and that's going to come at the hands of this bot lane here with a 10 CS advantage, as well as a big advantage on CS with the Master Yi, who hasn't been able to put as much jungle pressure on so far, but he has been able to farm. Yone trying to trade with the Syndra there. Nothing comes of it. Sion will be backing. He, I'm sure, has a lot of gold to spend at this point. Bot lane, the Swain is still getting poked out by the Ashe and MF combo. Looking for the eye there, slows, but the hook does not hit. Yone going for a trade, doesn't hit his knockup. Oh, and that Ashe volley damage has been absolutely devastating. But with the Nunu coming in, he's going to be snowballing. Maybe he still has it on cooldown. Oh, and the Nunu just can't get anything off. He has tried to put a lot of pressure on. We see the Sion ulting in into the bot lane. Looking for something big here with the Nunu rolling in. Oh, and he just runs out, but the Ashe has to flash out of the way of the Sion ult. And that is 5 people bot lane. Sion will TP back top, and that will not be up for maybe a Herald contest. But he will be top lane anyways. Very surprised to see this Sion doing as well as he is farm-wise against this Vayne. No KP from that ult that he did bot side, but he will just be getting tankier and tankier as the game goes on. Herald will be attempted by the red team without any contention from the blue side. And objective-wise, red team has to make some big plays with his Herald. Someone has to pick it up. Cam will pick that up. And Syndra is roaming bot, gets the stun onto the Ashe. Ashe is trying to do some damage. Oh, the big bullet time comes down from the MF. The Ashe does go down, but the MF is looking to get more. The heal comes out from the Jhin, and the MF is forced to back off and will heal to do so. Big 1-for-1 trade in the bot lane, and the Yone needs to get some map pressure, but with the Syndra dead and the Nunu chasing him, he's not going to be able to do that all that much. Carlos misses the ult, but there will be the follow-up from the Sion. The Nunu's rolling in. Ult is not available to Sion at that point, and it looks like the Yone will be able to get away. Oh, hooked by MF. Tons of damage. MF doesn't have heal. He does a flash. He does flash away. Kills the Jhin in the meantime, and that was very lucky for MF. And Bissus will be happy with that end result, getting a kill over for himself. He is 2-0 with 150 gold shutdown available to him. Nunu rolls in, he misses the snowball, and he again cannot get his ganks off on this very slippery Jace on the Vayne. Bot side, Herald is summoned by the red side. This tower will not go down with the Syndra coming to defend it, but couple good plates going over to the Ashe and the Master Yi. Tumble in from the Vayne. Look at that shield. Just this Vayne is not doing any damage to Dr. Fingerblast. She will eventually, but right now, with only boots picked up, she will not have the damage to deal with the Scion in a 1v1. Syndra has stayed in the bot lane with the Jhin covering mid lane. And it looks like she will be going back to the mid lane at this point. To mid, and the Master Yi wants to look to keep his farm up. He has a very substantial lead over Nunu at this point, and overall, 2k gold lead towards the red side. They are doing very well in keeping that differential alive, and the Vayne tumbles in. The Scion is fairly low, but he will back up, and so will the Vayne. Question mark pings coming out from the red side. Probably some CS stealage. Oh, the Syndra stun comes in. Not followed up. Possibly would have been nice to get a Swain hook off there, but it's alright. And oh, the arrow goes up and misses! That is very unfortunate. The Swain does have ult available to him, so he probably could have survived that engage. But the Nunu rolling in, he missed. Oh, he just barely misses the snowball. The Scion ults in, and they get the kill finally onto the Vayne. That is some tenacity from the Nunu to get something going off in the top lane. MF is low again from the Syndra and the Swain combo. Lots of good AP damage coming out from both of those champions, and good CC potential as well. Now with the second dragon of the game spawning just a couple seconds ago, we will be looking for the Nunu to be coming towards bot side. And I'm not sure how this Jhin is going to do into the Yone, but he seems to be holding his own at this point, even though he is a little bit worse for wear when it comes to his HP. But he does seem to be farming a little bit better than he was in the bot lane, which is good for him. As expected, the Nunu and the Swain are rolling in to see if they can get this dragon started. But with bot lane having a little bit of prio in lane, they're going to be having a hard time grabbing this, uncontested at least. Oh, the Syndra flashes out from the CC. The bullet time comes out. The ignite onto the Syndra, and that will not be enough to finish him up. Yone is coming in, again contesting his dragon, but the blue side should be able to have this with Nunu's Chomp and Ignite. Oh, but the Vayne tumbles in, ults, and she will start putting out damage. The kill goes over to Yone. Yone goes in, he's looking to get the Nunu, but the Nunu does take the dragon, and that is 2 kills for the red side. Very good for them, but on the opposite side of it, the blue side has 2 dragons at their disposal, and with Nunu being able to put out so much pressure on the dragons, that is not looking good for red side, but we will just have to see what happens later in the game. 4-man mid, trying to take down this mid turret, and this will be, hopefully for the red team, the first turret of the game. Oh, but the blue side is contesting. Hopefully we'll see the Nunu rolling in. Yes, he is coming in for this. And the turret will not fall. Blue side will be able to contest this. Nunu flashes in. He gets the root onto the Yone. The Yone will fall. Yes, he does. Big shutdown going over towards the Nunu, who is sitting at 1 and 3 at the moment. That will be very good for his pocketbooks and will lead towards him getting his Sunfire Aegis very soon. Blue side is the one pressuring mid turret now. With the plates falling, the turrets will have a little bit less effective HP. So we will hopefully see the first turret falling very shortly. Both teams, both junglers farming up. Again, with the Master Yi having 2 kills and a 30 CS differential over the Nunu, he is starting to look like a big boy. It probably has to back, and he will possibly get his full mythic on his back. But we see Master Yi coming in the top lane. Even though the Scion is very close to killing this turret, with jungle pressure of the Master Yi and the damage of the Vayne. Vayne ults in. Oh, and this is the classic move. We love to see it. This is Dr. Fingerblast's signature move. Ult out of danger, gets all the way to mid lane, and he farms on his way as well. Oh, but Yone comes in. He does not like to see that. Yone ults, big ult onto the Swain and the Scion, and he is not able to put enough damage onto the Swain or the Scion to get a kill off, but Master Yi with that pressure in the top lane with the Vayne are going to pick up their second Herald of the game. And with that, we'll hopefully see the first turret of the game fall. Jhin has evened out the CS between him and the MF. And that goes to show how that strategic swap mid did wonders for the blue team and gives them a chance to come back, even though he is 1-3. And yeah, we'll see. But that early pressure from the red side onto the blue side has led to a 1 level advantage for the Ashe. Nunu rolls in. Ashe ults. Chomp goes on. Not going to be able to follow that up. 4 members of the blue team in the bot lane with the MF backing, and the sole Ashe going to be the one here to try to defend this tier 1 bot turret. And even though they don't have Rift, they're looking to pick this up, but no minions for the blue side. Master Yi is holding on to his Rift, maybe strategically, but very soon the first turret will fall, and it would be nice to see that gold go over to one of these teams. Hopefully we can see the blue team start coming back with gold, but the gold differential has definitely changed, and only 1k difference with the Master Yi ulting in. He goes onto the Swain. Swain flashes out. Master Yi gets the kill. The root goes on to the Master Yi, and that will be a 1-for-0 trade for the red side. Now, it might have been wise to use that Rift bot side, but the Nunu rolls into top lane. This Carlos has been camping the Vayne all game. Vayne has to flash out of that ult to survive the burst from that tanky Nunu. And Mythics have come out for most members of the team at this point. We see the Misfortune, going actually for the AP Misfortune. Sun goes on to the Master Yi, but he is going to be able to walk out without any other team pressure. But the Nunu's rolling in. Nunu is taking big damage, so is the Yone. The ult goes onto the Syndra, and Syndra will go down to the Ignite and the damage from the Yone. The ult goes onto the... Holy shit, the Nunu picks up another kill, and Dr. Fingerblast is making a big difference in this game with his pressure and ability to roam across the map. 2-0 for him at this point. Red team does signal that Dragon is up. This is the third of the game, and if Red can pick this up, this will be their first. Dr. Fingerblast has been absolutely dominant this game, and first turret does go down for the red team, and they will pick up some gold to try to get some more of a gold advantage for them. Red team goes in for this Dragon. They do start it off with the Nunu rolling in. The Master Yi is nowhere near, so he's going to have to ult to get anywhere near this. Both teams dragging out the Dragon. Nunu comes in, the ult comes out for the Ashe. Full time from the MF, and Nunu will go down, and this will secure the Dragon for the red team, their first of the game. So this is an Ocean Soul game, and with the tanky members of Team Blue being the Scion, Nunu, and Swain, that passive mana and health regen will be massive for them. Stun misses for the Syndra. Yone goes in onto the Syndra, misses his E, snaps back. No kills for either team on that exchange. Nunu is farming a little bit better now with his Sunfire completed. And once Nunu hits this point, he really does start to clear his camps extremely quickly and can get across the map very quickly as well. Jhin taking the red buff. Or maybe the Nunu's going to come in and steal it. No, he leaves it to them. Yone goes in on the Syndra. Syndra has been an easy target for the Yone this game, but does not secure the kill. Jhin took so much damage from that red buff. And he is forced to back, and he would have loved to farm a little bit more. We do see him picking up the Gale Force. And Jhin being who can be a little bit more susceptible to CC, that item is an interesting pickup for him. Even though the red team doesn't have all that much CC, but with the Ashe Arrow and the E, Cyan ults in, misses. Master Yi's coming in, ults. Cyan flashes in onto the Vayne. The stun comes up from the Ashe, nice arrow, and they are going to be able to secure this kill onto the Cyan, who is shut down for a nice 500 gold for, who got that? Somebody got that. That was very good team pressure and team play from the red side to save their Vayne, who needs a lot of help in this lane and needs to be able to farm up to get to her late game power spikes. Red team's tier 1 bot tower goes down to the Jhin and Swain, and in the mid lane, the Syndra is putting on a lot of pressure onto this tower, but with 3 members nearby, she is not going to be able to kill that tower, even though she is going to farm this lane. Without the mid turret on the blue side, the map is a little bit wider open for the red team to do as they please. But we are going to be looking at some sort of a fight in the bot side jungle right now. Blue team is posturized in these bushes, looking to get a pick. Cinder goes in. Oh, the bait onto the red team. Oh, and Cinder does go down, but so does the Master Yi. Nunu's flash is in, looking for some damage on the Ashe. Ashe is not very tanky, not a lot of damage right now, and she does go down as well. Blue side picks up 2 kills there. So does red side, actually. So an even trade in the bot side jungle here, but Nunu will pick up and steal some of Master Yi's jungle, who is deceased at the moment. Oh, Condemn comes in. Nunu is rolling away. Oh, Vayne ults in. One more auto, and he gets the kill onto the Nunu. So red team does come up on top on that jungle invade there. 3 kills to 2. And they have acquired a very substantial kill lead over the blue team. 6 kills over the blue side. But we see Syndra posting up in this mid lane. Wants to survive all the burst from the Vayne and the Master Yi, but if she gets dove on, she is going to be dead as a motherfucker. No real tanks on the red side, so going into late game, we'll have to see if their team is able to put out enough damage with the scaling abilities of Master Yi and the Vayne, who is looking to set up a tent in the fountain. Coming into lane, she finishes her Rage Blade, which is a very big pickup for him at this point. Rage Blade actually changed from Season 10 to Season 11, and no critical strikes from that anymore, but he will have some crit chance from his Kraken there, which will convert into on-hit damage for the Vayne. Oh, Vayne, ult goes in, Nunu rolls in to counter. Swain ults in. Big fight. Curtain calls, comes out from the Jhin. He picks up a kill. That's 1 shot. That's 2 shot. That's 3 shot. Misses. And the 4th misses as well. But Master Yi, it will go down. And the blue side picks up 2 kills. The Nunu rolls out. And the Sion, although dead, it can still put out some damage. Jhin going in. And he will back out of that fight. And big pickup for the blue team to try to come back. Stun comes out. Almost kills the Vayne. But oh, yeah. Cinder flashes, ignites, and will pick up the kill onto the Vayne there. But he will die. Oh, he will not die. He survives it. And Master Yi, the MF goes down in response. And the Ashe can't put enough damage onto the Nunu to be able to do enough to kill him or the rest of the blue team. That is the power of the tanks of the blue team at this point. They are able to survive a lot of the burst, and they need to get into this late game with enough power so that they can overcome the scaling of the Master Yi and the Vayne. That will be 3rd dragon going over to the blue team, and they are on soul point right now, with the 4th dragon spawning in, I believe it's 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, what is that snowball interaction? Do y'all see that on the map? That's kind of nice. Oh, and the FF15 call comes out from Dr. Fingerblast, and he is feeling himself. They have actually, the blue side, gotten their gold advantage to go to them at this point. Master Yi steals, or doesn't steal, he picks up the crab. Oh, he is starting Baron by himself, smites to get the early damage off, but I don't think he's going to have enough damage to kill this in time. But with this sneak, the blue team will have to... They have no idea what's going on. The Master Yi will actually have enough damage to solo this himself, and with the rest of red team showing mid, the blue team still has no idea. Completely oblivious to this Master Yi Baron's take by himself. And that's the Master Yi with only 2 completed items, with a little bit of lifesteal. And holy shit, the Baron goes down with the 2nd smite from the Master Yi. Big pickup from the red team. Lots of gold off of that, and gold swings towards the red side, with the Baron pickup, 300 gold going to every player on the red team. That's got to be a little demoralizing for the blue team. But they're still in this. They're very much still in this. They just need to be aware of the fact that the red side will be looking to push out their lanes at this point. Hopefully pick up a couple tier 2 towers if they decide to do some sort of a split. Oh, Vayne's getting engaged on by the Nunu. Oh, and the snare comes down from the Jhin, and Vayne is toast. Ashall comes in, will not be able to capitalize. Oh, maybe with the bull time, but no, not enough damage. Just pick up the romp, but the blue will go over to... Oh, the Yone ults in. The Nunu is ulting, and he's dead. Tanner picks up a big kill. Onto... Oh, but the Yone's going to die to the Cinder ult. Cinder gets one in return. 2 kills to 1 for the blue side, and they are starting to come back in this game. They have a lot of kill potential with a lot of their CC and their tanky damage. Master Yi with the Baron empowered minions pushing topside, and we do see the tier 2 tower go down in the byline. Oh, but Master Yi actually decides to back off with the red team ulting in. Sion looking for a pickup onto Yi. Nice slide and glide with him, but he will not have the range to pick up the Yi. Who will not... Oh, just with the sliver of health. The blue side turret will survive. 27 minutes into this game. Very even game. Only a 0.1k gold advantage towards the blue side. And this game is within either of these teams' hands at this point. They need to just make some good plays, have some good team play, especially for the blue side. The blue side cannot afford to get picked off. The Syndra does a lot of damage, so does the Jhin, so does the Swain, and they need to be able to play together as a team to finish off this game. The red side, on the other hand, will be looking for some sort of picks with the amount of burst that they can put out. But we'll see what happens. 4 members of the blue team in the bot side looking for this Master Yi, who's slowed. Oh, the flash in, the ult from the Jhin, and the Dr. Finger Blast picks up the kill with the ults coming in from the Jhin to ward off the red team. Very good team play there from the blue side. And Dragon will be spawning in less than a minute at this point, and with all 5 members of the blue side still up, they will have advantage to pick up this Dragon over the red side, whose Baron buff has run out at this point. Ult comes in from the Ashe, trying to pick off the Syndra. Oh, the bullet time comes out, and it will be enough to pick up the kill onto the Syndra. The Jhin comes in, slides in with his Gale Force, and will not be able to pick up a return kill onto the Ashe there. Slot Basket doing some nice plays, putting out some good damage, especially with that build that he is going for Edge of Night into Imperial Mandate. Oh, Ignite comes onto the Yone, big shield on him. Ult comes out from the Nunu, and Tanner will go down. Big team play for the blue side to put pressure onto the red side, who really wants to steal this Dragon away from them. But blue side is nowhere near Dragon at this point. Red team has the ability to just walk in and burst this down if they aren't too scared of the blue side coming in. 4 members here, and they will ward off the Dragon Soul for the red team. But we'll just have to see if they, the blue team can pick up another Dragon in 4 or 5 minutes or so. So that was a little bit of poor decision making for the blue side, not being around the Dragon, because that would be a massive advantage for them in any sort of team fights that they will be looking to get. We see all blue team in their bot jungle. They are walking over wards. Oh, red team is here. They're trying to get a pick, and they go onto the Swain, and he will fall. Oh, no, he does not fall! The Vayne goes down and is dead. But the Swain does fall eventually. Sion ults in onto the Tanner. Huge damage onto Tanner, and he is going to go down. The Yone is dead, with the blue side picking up a kill onto the Ashe in their bot jungle. And with 2 members dead for the red team, blue will be looking to push up some lanes, and we need Nunu to get some really good engages here. They should walk down mid lane with some good engage from the Sion and Nunu, but Nunu is looking to defend against the Master Yi in the top lane, who's nowhere near at this point. But if Yi was smart, he would go back and defend his mid lane. But Nunu slides in, misses the snowball, but is able to defend against the Master Yi. I think the E actually wins this fight if he's by himself, but no, the Jhin comes in. He autos. Can he get the... Oh, the Gale Force goes in. Can he get the lockup? No, he cannot. And the heal comes in. Oh, Sion ults in. And that is Master Yi going down to blue side. Will not pick up a return kill. And let's look at these the gold differential. So early in this game, Red had a big advantage gold-wise, but now gold advantage is very slight, but going towards the blue team. Mid turret falls. Red team picks that up, and good pressure from the blue side to get this turret. Vayne forced to flash out. Ashe coming in. She's got lots of damage. Ult from the Vayne. Ashe putting as much damage as she can. Vayne, big damage onto the Jhin. And Vayne should be coming in for some more damage against these teams. They are tanky, but they can finish them out without a lot of damage on their own. Flop Basket will go down, and blue side is continuing their push in the top lane. Ult comes out. Not a lot of mana on the Sion, but he misses his ult. Big ult from the Nunu. Oh, and the Hourglass from the MF comes out, and she splashes out, trying to survive, and the blue team is forced to back off. They do pick up that second tier tower, which is what they're looking for to express their lead a little bit more going into the late game. Baron is up. It may have been smart for blue team to try to get that with the Ashe being dead at the moment. But with Jhin dead as well, it's a little bit hard. Oh, ult comes in from the Yone. Can't do enough damage before his E runs out, unfortunately. Yone is going back, and Yone is scaling very well as well at this point, with the Immortal Shield Bow, giving him some more effective HP with the shield and lifesteal, as well as the crit chance and damage that he gets from his Infinity Edge. So this is a battle of the tanks versus the scaling at this point, and the longer this game goes on, the red team will start to become more favored. Unless the blue side can get enough tankiness to survive that burst. Big carries this game so far have been the Sion with some really good map play. And blue side's pinging dragon. It is warded, so red team does know that blue is not on that at the moment. And with dragon spawning, this is going to be the 6th dragon of the game. Ult goes in from the Ashe, but it does hit the Sion, which will not be enough for the red side to capitalize on. Damage going on to the Jhin, and dragon is spawning very soon. Both teams are looking to pick this up. This will be massive for the blue side and may even be enough to pick it up, but the Vayne tumbles in. He's able to condemn the Sion as well. Sion gets a big knock-up. Jhin ults, curtain call. 1, 2, 3 hits, and 4 hits, and they are able to ward off the red team and hopefully be able to secure this dragon for themselves. This will be Dragon Soul. We do see red side going towards the Baron, and hopefully they can take that while the blue side picks up their 4th dragon and Dragon Soul. We got lots of damage going on to this Baron, and with the lifesteal from the Yone, he is effectively able to tank this, while the rest of his team does a lot of damage as well. Blue team is coming in. Sion ults. Red team is low. Oh, the flash from Flop back and misses. Oh, the bolt time goes in, but that's Ashe dead. Ult from the Nunu, and Vayne goes down. So does nobody. Yone running for his life against the dead Sion. Oh, sorry, Sion did die. Yone is stuck between a rock and a hard place, and huge damage from the Jhin is able to finish him off. Oh, the Master Yi ults, and he turns the other way and runs for his fucking life. Sion. Big plays in this game so far. Even though the red side did pick up the Baron, the Dragon, I feel, at this point in the game was much more worth it for the blue team. And 36 minutes in, this is going to be quite a long game. The Blues able to push their advantages, and going forward into team fights, they are going to have a lot more tankiness with the Ocean Soul. Syndra's autos do a lot of damage with as much AP as she has. And, oh, that's so close to going down, but it does not. The ult and the condemn go onto the Nunu. Bullet time. He is tanky. He is trying to walk out of this, but will red team be able to pick him up? Oh, but the big damage. Oh, Cyan ults in. He misses. Curtain call comes out from the Jhin, and Thunder Fingerbus does pick up the Vayne. They're looking to dive onto this MF, and stop fucking switching. Tower goes down. So does the MF, even through Sonya's. Sorry about that sloppy camera play there. And 5 members of the blue team in the mid lane. Look at their tankiness. They have so much tankiness. And red team needs to clear out his minions, even though the Sion is tanking all the damage. Ult from the Yone. He's doing big damage onto Jhin, but Jhin flashes out. Ult onto the Yone, and the Yone dies from the Syndra ult. Master Yi on the back end, looking to pick something up with the red team. Kills the Jhin. Oh, and he's slicing and dicing, but he cannot just do any damage to that Sion. Oh, he ults in. Oh my god, what a close fight. Oh, they both kill each other. He switched back over into the middle of the mid lane, and Master Yi goes down. Not able to do enough damage to Sion at this point, who is sitting on a Titanic Hydra, Sunfire Aegis, Randuin's Omen, and a Thornmail with those plated steel caps. And on the the blue side, we see steel caps coming out on both of the tanks, which will be very effective against a lot of the AD power of the red team, even though MF is going for an AD build, which I'm not 100% sure about the effectiveness of that. We'll have to see by the end of the game, but it is a little bit of a troll build from Bistus. You see both teams ARAMing it in the mid lane. Nunu rolls in. He's looking for an engage onto the MF. Not very tanky at this point for sure. Edge of the Night comes out from the Ashe. Oh, and big ults coming out from both teams. But who is going to pick this up? Sion with a big ult again! Sion's ult up a huge escape, and Nunu will fall to the damage of the Vayne, and Sion tanking as much as he can. The Vayne about to go down, and he does not! He just manages to get out very closely, but he does go down in the end. Both the Vayne and the Ashe not able to withstand all the damage that the blue team can put out, and the kill differential has widened significantly in favor of the blue team, up 11 kills over the red team. Red team's tier 2 bot turret goes down with the 4-man push in the bot lane. Oh, flash in, stun from the Syndra. Hourglass comes out from the MF, but he will definitely not survive this. Oh, and the Hourglass from the Syndra makes him survive the turret shots, and blue team pushes their advantages well into this game. With the Yone pushing mid though, with only Swain to be able to answer him, and he will not. Oh no, he doesn't want to get this turret as much, but he does ult onto the Swain. He should just finish off the turret, but he will be able to not run away with the Nunu rolling in with the snowball, and this Swain has so much effective HP, and he dies. Some action going in the blue base, sorry, the red base. Ashe ult comes out, stops Sion dead in his tracks, and Sion has been absolutely unstoppable this game. Oh, but he is tanky, but the red team is building tools against that at this point. Sion taking a lot of damage. Vayne ults in. Sion ults out, and he survives again! Oh my god! Oh, big damage from the Syndra to go into the Ashe. Ashe survives, but the Syndra does not. Master Yi pushing up against the Yi. Oh my god! 2 big kill pickups for the red team. They needed something to keep themselves in this game. And very shortly, we'll be having the Elder Drag spawning in with 2 members of the blue team dead. Red team will have an advantage of being able to burst this down and kill whoever tries to stop them. We see 3 members rotating towards it at the moment with only 2 from the blue team to answer them, and blue wisely decides to back off. Even though Sion is coming in, the red team will have an advantage there. Vayne does some damage. Carlos is looking to roll in, but I believe blue team will have an advantage. Oh, but the Sion ults in. Big bullet time onto the Swain from the MF. Shuts him down. And Master Yi is looking to do some damage, but he does not have enough. Oh, he does have enough. Holy shit, these 2 teams are going at it. They're fucking serving and turbing, and oh my god, there is so much going on right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Red team comes out on top, even with the Sion alive, and red team is able to pick up this Elder Dragon, but they do have some minions in their base going after their turrets at the moment. Elder Drag does go over to the red side. Winions smartly called out by Ryan. And red team needs to back. Okay, so the Misfortune does back. She does have a decent amount of wave clear with her AP scaling on her E. And oh my god, we see some kills coming out. We see a couple ults coming out from the Jhin. And the last shot is able to kill Devane! Oh my god! The ults from the Jhin in this game have been absolutely incredible, game-changing. And this game cannot be any tighter. Only 2k gold between the teams at this point. With blue looking at a good advantage. But red team with Elder Dragon, they will be looking for some big team fights and be able to finish off those other tankier members of the blue team. With the advantages that the Elder Dragon affords to them. 2 inhibs down, though, for the red team, which gives blue team a lot of time to clear their jungle, get some good pressure onto them, and looking to pick up this Baron. E comes over from the Misfortune. They see that they're doing this. Yone dives in. He will be able to jump back out, and he does very smartly. And blue team is forced off of this Baron attempt. Master Yi coming in, clearing some wards. Blue side does not want to fight the red team when they have Elder Dragon at this point. Oh, we see Cyan ulting in, and he's putting out some damage onto this turret. Will he be able to finish it off with the Ashe poking him as well as the Vayne? Oh, he flashes in and taking turret shots. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Blue team picks up some kills on the red team, and Cyan is forced to back off with the Vayne coming with her big damage. Oh my god, another kill goes on to the blue side and the red side, and looks like blue team will be able to pick up this Baron, but will it be enough to finish this game off? 4 members still left on the red side, and blue looking to pick this Baron up if they can. Tanner pops in. Will he be able to do enough damage? He will not. He dies to the Carlos, but Carlos actually does end up killing him as well. And red team steals the dragon. What the fuck is going on? How the fuck is this happening? Oh my god. Red team is just clinging to this game with bare life. Their fingernails are on the edge. And they have the power to defend this Nexus with their Baron empowered minions. I do believe, yes, Elder Drake has run out for blue side. Syndra flashes in, stuns, looking for some damage onto the Ashe to finish her off, and she goes down instead. The Ashe will go down to the Swain, but the Jhin flashes in. Last auto, big crit onto the Vayne, and will blue team be able to finish this off? Master Yi flashes in. He's doing damage. He's doing damage. He's fucking not getting a kill. Oh, maybe he will. Jhin gets another last auto, and the ace comes out for the blue team, and that looks like it is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what the fuck. Oh no! Inhibitor spawn. Can he finish it off? Can Tanner defend? No, he cannot. And the game goes to the blue team. What an absolute slogfest. Well played for both of these teams. Oh my god. I need to look back at some of these fights really quick. So big ult comes in for him. And the Master, he's able to do some damage, but the Cyan ult is just so huge. But red team, with all of their bursts, can get this team down. Really incredible plays. And then let's take a look at this fight again as well, because there was so much going on here. Yeah, so we see the Cyan had previously ulted in, and he does do some good damage to the enemy team, especially with minions there. But he will not actually be able to get that turret. Yone ults in. We do remember that the red team does pick up this Baron. We'll have to see how that happens. So Yone jumps back. Ult from the Nunu here. Okay, so blue team is positioned very well to pick up this Baron. But we see that MF and Yone are sitting over here, even though the minions are pretty strong in their base, and the Ashe ult comes in. It does miss, but Yone's here. Yone dies here, but the Misfortune is here. Oh, and she gets it with the bullet time. Let's see that one more time. Okay, so Baron's super low. MF has her bullet time. They think I don't know why the blue team didn't just finish it off right there. Gives MF the time to use her E, which has a lot of scaling with her AP build, and she picks it up for her team, which was big in helping them to survive the last couple minutes of this game, but it was not enough. And blue team pulls this one out of their asses. So yeah, great game. Yo guys, thanks for watching this. It was a lot of fun to make. Great game. Thank you for the recommendation. And Changos Nation for life. Thanks for showing up. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, all that fun stuff. So have a great day, guys. We'll see you next one. All right. Take it easy.